morning. My name is Limeria Smith, and I'm the Vice President of the Board of Trustees of Monte Vista Unitarian Universalist Congregation. Welcome to you, and welcome to our animal friends. Aw, don't they bring us such comfort and peace and joy? Ah, so nice. If you want to keep your thumb on the pulse of NVUUC for all the happenings, check out our weekly email sent out on Thursday afternoons. It's a Community Connections. You can't miss it because it's got hearts all along the subject matter. So there's where all your information is, dates, times, everything. But here's a few more highlights. We have a fun event coming up, a Halloween potluck party on Saturday, October 25th, 5:30 right here. And they have a lot of fun things lined up, including jack-o'-lanterns up for adoption, and costumes are strongly encouraged. Our big fundraiser, the Fall Fundraising Festival, is Saturday, November 1st. It will consist of a live auction. It will feature homemade items showcasing the talents of our members by way of arts, crafts, and baked goods. We will also be selling new items, and we have a very robust raffle planned. And in conjunction with this festival, Jeannie Coates is selling masks at the back of the sanctuary. They're all one of a kind. And last week I thought I mentioned that you know open your door to the trick-or-treaters wearing a mask, but you know what? It's also fun when you're walking your dog a couple days before Halloween, or taking a walk, going to the grocery store. Don't we need some levity in our life right now? Wouldn't that be fun? If you have items to donate, please complete a form on the table at the back of the room, the sanctuary. The forms are due next Sunday. Next Sunday, get them into Debbi, please. We're getting close. And we're now accepting the items for the festival. You can bring them on Sundays and give them to Debbi Scurto or Catherine Rowley, or drop them off in the office. Brenda is happy to take them on Thursdays and Fridays between 8 and 2. And here's a sneak preview of some of the items we have coming up. And as I'm going through these, think of your Christmas shopping list. This is why we put it on November 1st, so that you maybe can knock off some of those names on your shopping list, right? So we have Ontario Reign holiday hockey tickets, a sterling silver chalice pendant on leather cord, Family 4 all-access wristbands for activities at the main event in the Montclair Plaza, 3 iPod Touches, if they're making a resurgence, yoga classes, knitted shawls, booties, hats, scarves, new children's books written by our own Lynn Scheibel, quilted handmade fall festival, a fall table runner and 6 placemats, home handmade note cards in watercolor, car fragrance diffusers, assorted holiday themed hostess gift baskets, succulents in unique containers, unique working lamps, women's chalice t-shirts, Pilgrim Place reserves. Oh my gosh, we've got lots of baked goods coming in. Pumpkin cranberry cookies, bundt cakes, pies, peanut butter clusters. That's just to name a few. And the gift cards for raffle, we have Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Lazy Dog Restaurant, La Creme Bakery, AMC Theater, Sprouts, and the list goes on. Also in conjunction with the festival, Catherine Rowley is conducting a crafting gathering a week from Friday, October 17th, to make crystal snowflake ornaments, sun catchers, right here at 10:30. And today, you're invited after service to join in conversation to a listening circle about Paths Forward as Reverend Maggie retires and the congregation steps forward as lay-led. Now I'd like to introduce and welcome our minister, Reverend Maggie Yenoki.
Hi, and good morning, everyone. I don't want to say Happy Blessing of the Animals Day because there's so many things happening today. Yeah, today is also National Coming Out Day, and it is Indigenous Peoples Day as well, our national holiday. As we open our service this morning, we dedicate our first words to honor the Tongva and other Native peoples on whose ancestral homelands we gather on this national holiday of Indigenous Peoples Day. If you'd like to look up the Native peoples of the land where you were born, or went to college, or made other memories, you can do that at this website that Jaryus is going to put up, I think. Are you? It's easy to remember if he doesn't get it. Sorry, my screen is unplugged. No, it's not up there. It's, you can ask me later, but it's native-land.ca. It's a website out of Canada that tells you who the indigenous people were, and all you have to do is put in your city name or your zip code, and it tells you who the indigenous people were. So in honor of all indigenous people, we offer our recognition of the ongoing harms to all life caused by colonization and supremacy, and we hold hope for any mending that can come. And we ring our bells, once for those who came before, the many species of magnificent animals who once roamed the earth, the dinosaurs who flew and swam and stomped on this land. We also honor all of our sibling animals who are now extinct. We ring them once for those of us here and now, our sacred companions, both our beloved pets we share our homes with, and the animals who live in the wild world around us. We send a special greeting to those animals who are injured or displaced by the wildfires and everywhere that climate change is impacting their habitat. And we send love to those creatures that are cared for in zoos and sanctuary spaces. And we ring it once for those who will come, for all of the creatures who've yet to be hatched, for those about to be born, and for all of those animals who will make their home on our beautiful earth in the days ahead. And together, all of the people said 3 times, thank you, thank you, thank you. In many of the corners of our lives, we have shared rituals that unite our lives as people of a living, liberal faith. We light a chalice at each of our gatherings that represents the spirit and values and the rich history of Unitarian Universalism. Its flame offers us belonging, and it holds us in community as it invites us to center our lives in justice, love, and service. As Sophie comes forward to light our chalice. Come on, girl, you can do it. If you have to bring George, that's okay. George can help. Yeah. You did it. Good job. Now she's going to want to do it every week. If I know Sophie. Yeah. Is that one? Oh, it's working good. That's good. Thank you. Let's hear these chalice lighting words from the Reverend Ian Riddell in a reading that he titled The Calling of the Creatures. Come hoof and trunk and tail and horn, and paw and wing and claw. Come bird and reptile, mammal born, all full of nature's law. Bring bark and crow and ribbit too, and silent stare and hiss. Bring purr and cock-a-doodle-doo, in voice no ear can miss. We gather here each life and all to celebrate and sing, to honor creatures great and small. 'Tis holiness we bring. Now I invite you to stand as we sing our invocation, Spirit of Life, first in English and the second time through in Spanish. remain standing as we read our covenant together. We affirm that love is the greatest purpose of this congregation. The search for truth is our constant star, and service is our prayer. We pledge our hearts, minds, and hands to challenge injustice with courage, to make choices for a healthier planet, and to live out our Unitarian, Universalist values every day as beloved community. And thus do we covenant with each other and with all that is sacred in life. Beautiful. Please be seated as we listen to our wisdom tale from our DLRE, Robert Tidwell.
Good morning, everybody. So, when we were doing the blessing of the animals, I was trying to find a story about animals, and then last night, Reverend Maggie shares with me that today's National Coming Out Day, and I didn't even realize it. I was like, oh, I got the perfect story. So today we're going to read And Tango Makes Three. So if you're familiar with it, then you know why. If not, you'll figure it out pretty quick. But this is a true story, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And it's by Justin Richardson and Peter Parnell, with illustrations by Henry Cole. In the middle of New York City, there is a great big park called Central Park. Children love to play there. It has a toy boat pond where they can sail their boats. It has a carousel to ride on in the summer and an ice rink to skate on in the winter. Best of all, it has its very own zoo. Every day, families of all kinds go to visit the animals that live there. But children and their parents aren't the only families at that zoo. The animals make families of their own. There are red panda bear families with mothers and fathers and furry red panda bear cubs. There are monkey dads and monkey moms raising noisy monkey babies. There are toad families and toucan families and cotton top tamarin families too. And in the penguin house, there are penguin families. Every year at the very same time, the girl penguins start noticing the boy penguins, and the boy penguins start noticing the girls. When the right girl and the right boy find each other, they become a couple. Two penguins in the penguin house were a little bit different. One was named Roy, and the other was named Silo. Roy and Silo were both boys, but they did everything together. They bowed to each other, and they walked together, and they sang to each other. And they swam together. Wherever Roy went, Silo went too. They didn't spend much time with the girl penguins, and the girl penguins didn't spend much time with them. Instead, Roy and Silo wound their necks around each other. Their keeper, Mr. Gramsay, noticed that the two penguins and thought to himself, they must be in love. Roy and Silo watched how the other penguins made a home, so they built a nest of stone for themselves. Every night, Roy and Silo slept together, just like the other penguin couples. And every morning, Roy and Silo woke up together, but one day, Roy and Silo saw that the other couples could do something they could not. The mama penguin would lay an egg. She and the papa penguin would take turns keeping the egg warm until finally it would hatch, and there would be a baby penguin. Roy and Silo had no egg to sit on and keep warm. They had no baby chick to feed and cuddle and love. Their nest was nice, but it was a little empty. One day, Roy found something that looked like what the other penguins were hatching, and they brought it to their nest. It was only a rock, but Silo carefully sat on it and sat and sat. When Silo got sleepy, he slept, and when Silo was done sleeping and sitting, he swam and Roy sat. Day after day, Silo and Roy sat on the rock, but nothing happened. Then Mr. Gramsay got an idea. He found an egg that needed to be cared for, and he brought it to Roy and Silo's nest. Roy and Silo knew just what to do. They moved the egg to the center of their nest, and every day they turned it so each side stayed warm. Some days Roy sat while Silo went for food. Other days it was Silo's turn to take care of the egg. They sat in the morning and they sat at night. They sat through lunchtime and swim time and supper. They sat at the beginning of the month and they sat at the end of the month. And they sat all the days in between. Until one day they heard a sound coming from inside their egg. Peep, 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 it said. Roy and Silo called back, squawk, squawk. Peep, peep, answered the egg. Suddenly, a tiny hole appeared in the egg shell, and then, crack! Out came their very own baby. She had fuzzy white feathers and a funny black beak. Now Roy and Silo were fathers. We'll call her Tango, Mr. Gramsay decided, because it takes two to make a tango. Roy and Silo taught Tango how to sing for them when she was hungry. They fed her food from their beaks, and they snuggled her in their nest at night. Tango was the very first penguin in the zoo to have two daddies. Soon Tango grew strong enough to leave the nest. Roy and Silo took her for a swim, just like all the other penguin families. And all the children who came to the zoo could see Tango and her two fathers playing in the penguin house with the other penguins. Hooray, Roy! Hooray, Silo! Welcome, Tango, they cheered. At night, the penguins returned to their nest. There they snuggled together and, like all the other penguins in the penguin house, and all the other animals in the zoo, and all the families in the big city around them, they went to sleep. Thank you. And the illustrations are really cute. I'll have it on the back table if anybody wants to take a look. Now is normally the time when you sing us out to class, but since it's an all ages service, you're not going to do that. So.
Yeah, it's really great to have the kids with us today. Wonderful. Every gift we bring increases our strength. It nourishes our growth, and it secures our well-being. So thank you. Thank you, each of you, for the many kind and generous gifts that add essential elements to our congregation's sustainability. As a contribution to the sustainability of our neighbors' lives, we gather donations of non-perishable foods that are distributed through the Foothill Family Center. I received an email this week from them that might better be shared during joys and sorrows, but let me read it, a bit of it, to you right now. It says, on behalf of Foothill Family Shelter, we thank you for your gift of food and hygiene with a value of $225 on September 18th. Your generosity, yours, has made a significant impact on the lives of those that we serve. Through the kindness and compassion of donors like you, we can fulfill our mission and make a positive difference in the lives of homeless families. So thank you. Also, we've voted and agreed to donate 50% of our gathered offerings that are not dedicated to your pledges with a charity that aligns with our values. For the month of October, we'll continue to share our plate with Inland Abundant Housing. In partnership with Housing Claremont and Abundant Housing LA, Inland Abundant Housing serves the Inland Valley as a donor-supported 501c3 nonprofit comprised of volunteers who advocate for the construction of new homes at all levels of affordability. But through our support, we are helping to alleviate California's housing shortage and affordability crisis. So it is with gratitude for the many gifts of this community that we invite you to bring forward your generous offerings to be placed in the basket and your donations of non-perishable foods for the Foothill Family Center, which can be placed into the wagon. The offerings of our community will now be graciously given and gratefully received. Lily? thank you. Thank you, Lily. We love sharing with one another about the things that are happening in our lives, the things that weigh us down. Of course, those are pretty much universal now. But what about all those things, too, that lift us up? That's what our animals are here to do today. We bless them for that. We got Hedwig watching over us. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. I didn't see any notes in the Joys and Concern basket in the back, but I do have a couple. I got one on text from Jimmy. Oh, here's one from Catherine. Oh, okay. Sorry. Lots going on. Text from Catherine. Catherine's up in San Francisco visiting her daughter, so she couldn't be with us today. This is her favorite service of the year, I think. It's just not the same without. We miss you, Catherine, if you're on the Zoom room watching. But I have one from Jimmy. Today he's missing too, but the school he belongs to, the group is taking a field trip to the Aquarium of the Pacific today. So lucky him. I said, go, enjoy, just enjoy creation, the things you could see there that you don't normally see. But he said in text to me, he says, can you please pray for me and the sorrows and joys? I'm fine, but, which makes everyone go, uh-oh, what's coming? I'm fine, but yesterday morning I fell down in the grass in my wheelchair in the backyard. My front tire went off and I went down in the grass. So he says he's fine and we do trust him. He did go on the field trip today, so must be, it's not too bad. But he did ask us to offer our prayers of comfort for him. And another one too is there's just so many concerning earthquakes that are happening in the vicinity of our partnership congregation in the Philippines. There was another one this week on Thursday. It was a 7.6. Yeah, very big. And it was in Mindanao, which is an island over here, and our people are here. So, it depends so much, as we all know. We have so much empathy regarding earthquakes, right? But it depends on the land that's underneath and how it absorbs the shock and everything. But all of the people that have partnership congregations, not just our own in Calapayan, but all of them, we're fine. They're doing okay. Just shaken, and we know that. Helps you to be able to rest and trust again. Takes a while. So let's just keep them in our thoughts. And let's have a time of prayer and meditation together. If you would join me, maybe shift in your seat a little bit. Have a breath in, together, and out. And as we breathe together, connecting our hearts, our minds, and our very lives, lighting up the web that binds us to all beings in these trying and tender times. We're grateful for this community of love and connection. May these unusual days remind us of how much we mean to one another. We join our breath to become aware of love more fully and to see beyond what we believe we know toward further awakening, connection, and growth. May our love shine forth from this place and from the sanctuary of each of our hearts so that others may know that acceptance, community, and love are the gifts that we bring. And with deep gratitude for all life and for the chance we always have to choose love again and always, we connect with the spirit of life in each other and with all others, and within every animal, and with the stars, and with the stars. Amen. Now I invite Debbi Scurto up. We have a treat for you. She's going to offer us Some famous last words from Jane Goodall. You got your own? Okay. Yeah, let me get this out here.
Good morning, all you animal lovers. I wanted to preface her words with a couple of mine. I was very, very privileged and lucky. Several years ago, when I was still teaching, several of the teachers got to go and hear her in person give a lecture. And I'm getting chills still right now, and this was probably 20-something years ago. As she walked onto the stage, Dr. Goodall, she was so tiny, very petite, very diminutive. It was silent. And then great applause broke out, and everybody was waiting and so excited, and all of us were just like awe-inspired. So with great reverence, I read some of her very important quotes and her last words. Jane Goodall was born in London, England in 1934. She was fascinated by animals from a young age and lived all of her days as a tireless advocate for the protection and restoration of our natural world. Goodall, one of the world's most celebrated primatologists and conservationists, passed away October 1st at the age of 91. In a statement from the Jane Goodall Institute, we are reminded that her discoveries as an ethologist revolutionized the science of animal behavior. We honor her today as part of our Blessing of the Animals, and we share several of her teachings as a ritual of remembrance. Some of her sayings have impacted our perspectives in our animal relatives. She's known to have said, "You cannot share your life with a dog and not know perfectly well that animals have personalities, minds, and feelings." Other teachings she has offered us are, "I do have reasons for hope. Our clever brains, the resilience of nature, the indomitable human spirit, and above all, the commitment of young people when they're empowered to take action. If only we can overcome cruelty to human and animal with love and compassion, we shall stand at the threshold of a new era in human moral and spiritual evolution and realize at last our most unique quality, humanity." Farm animals are far more aware and intelligent than we ever imagined, and despite having been bred as domestic slaves, they are individual beings in their own right. You cannot get through a single day without having an impact on the world around you. In her recent reflections as she was dying, she wrote, "As I look back over my life, I look back at the world I leave behind and ask, what message do I want to leave? I want to make sure that you all understand that each and every one of you has a role to play. You may not know it, you may not find it, but your life matters and you are here for a reason. Every single day you live, you make a difference in the world, and you get to choose the difference that you make. And even today, when the planet is dark, there still is hope. Don't lose hope. I've spent my life speaking out on behalf of animals. Without doing something today, we could face a world in which households and thousands of species go silent, never to return. But there is something we can do today, and it will take all of us working together to make it possible. You have it in your power to make a difference for all beings. Don't give up." Oh, sure.
Now we have a fun song. It's one that we sing every year at this service. And I asked Debbi to stay up because she's more familiar with it than me as far as leading, being a choir person and an animal person, both.
No pressure.
So, yeah. So we're going to sing "All God's Creatures Got a Place in the Choir." So
Thanks,
if you would
Debbi.
stand, we will
Thanks
sing
for that reading,
together.
too.
Just have fun with it.
Yes, just have. See, we've got 11 households connected on our, in our Zoom room. Yeah. Jaryus, can you put everybody that's in the Zoom room up? on the screen? I see Robin. There's Bruce Mount. Hello, Bruce. Bob Taylor, yay! Oh, peace to you too. Could you show the Zoom people the congregation instead of me? There they are. Everybody wave. That's great. Thanks, Jaryus. Oh, there's Janine with her big dog. Yeah, if you could put me back on, just so I can talk to the Zoom people. I just want to say that, you guys can participate in the blessing of the animals part. When we get to that, I'll try to include you somehow, but you might want to get a little bit of water or some oil or something to participate, but that part will be coming up in a little bit. I remember that we did this service during COVID. Who remembers that? Everybody had their own water and everything at home, and we did it. No, COVID's not going to stop us. But for our gathering today, we're centering our hearts on the blessings of our animal companions and the animals who live in the wild. And I am grateful for the writing prompts of Reverend Maureen Killeran. She writes, "We give thanks for the beautiful ones whose fur is silky and whose tails are long, whose feathers are brilliant, or whose voices are splendid. We give thanks for the frantic ones, the runts and the hungry, who run for a food bowl or a pat, as though this is life's last possible gift. We give thanks. And for the obnoxious ones, the heads that butt against us as we're trying to sleep." Right, Soph? Yeah. And the bodies that refuse to learn discretion as they make their digestive gifts. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks for those who bark and purr and growl and mew, and for all who squeak and squawk or snarl and hiss. We give thanks. For the animals that are unknown to us, whose lives are insecure. For all who care for them and wish them well, we give thanks. Because blessed are the animals. Blessed are the creatures who live with us and need our care. Blessed are the mammals and the reptiles and the birds who teach us that we're not alone and we're not at the top of the pyramid. Blessed are all living things from whom we learn and relearn what love really is and how important it is to align with it again and always in our lives. We have a ritual of grief where we'll be remembering and honoring our beloved pets that have died. Each and every one of our beloved pets teach us so much. And we learn about responsibility, unconditional love, and sadly, they often teach us about death, loss, and grief. It's sad and unfortunate that our pets usually die before they reach the age of 20. Many die long before that. One of my beloved end-of-life midwifing teachers taught me that grief lasts as long as love lasts, and that grief is a way of loving, and loving is a way of grieving. Some of us gathered here today have lost beloved animal companions recently or in recent years, and to honor them and help to take care of one another, we're going to take some time now to create an altar up front here to remember them. But first, let's have a little prayer for our pets that have died. Dear Spirit that once filled our precious pets, our cherished companions, we celebrate those lives and your departures we mourn, and your memories we cherish. While we feel shattered by your death, we have so much gratitude for your life and for our privilege that you shared your life with us. We carry you in our hearts, and we send so much love for you out into the animal kingdom and out into the world and out into the mystery of the non-physical. I invite those of you that are here now that brought something to put on our altar, yes, yeah, to remember your pet that has died. You can come and place a memento on the altar. If you have a pet that you want to remember and you didn't bring something with you, I have some carnations there in a little basket right by the altar. You just pick one up, remember your pet, and place the flower on the altar. So I invite you to come forward. I'm going to get a hand mic because we want to speak the names of our pets, okay? And thank you, Jaryus. Ever ready, Jaryus. Yeah. This animal, oh, wait, hold up. This is who? Aurora. Okay, thank you. A dragon? A beta dragon. Wow, thank you. Thank you. Beautiful. I also have Bobby here. Bobby is the cat who died recently, who belonged to Catherine's son, Gregory. And they're all struggling a lot. Come close. It's okay. I won't bite.
I have Rory and Irie's Christmas ornaments that they used for many years. They lived 15 and a half and 18 and a half years. They were brother toy poodles and brought a lot of joy to our lives.
Yeah. I only met Irie, but it's great to honor Rory as well. Rory and Irie.
I'll have to do the carnations. My first is for my childhood dog. Her name was Zoe. She was very sweet. She died very tragically, and she saved me from a dog attack. And the other is for my teenage years dog, Sandy. He was a darling. Thank you.
You can put two of them. We have the whole table. A double, yeah, that's perfect, thanks. Hi, Brooklyn. Do you have a memory? Well, you're going to take a flower, okay. Who do you want to remember?
I remember my dog and my cat. Blue and Oscar. No, Rocky.
You can put two flowers then for two pets.
They were 12 and 14, and Blue's the one that passed away earlier this year.
Well, there's a double one. That works. Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
This is for Princess, my yellow lab that died several years ago.
Princess, thanks. Hi, Dewey. Oh, the flowers? They're right there.
Well, we like to honor Dewey's predecessors. There was Alice, and there was Joe Cocker, and our first one, Maggie.
Oh, perfect. I was at the vet yesterday with Sophie, and there was a dog there named Mayhem, so.
Hi. Julie and I have lost two fish, Silver and Rocky, and our beloved turtle got a little too hot in one summer. And recently, we've grown to know some neighboring animals, Moose the horse, Maggie the horse, and a goat. And we miss them all.
Oh, thanks, Maureen. That's beautiful. The Randalls?
This is for Milo and Corky. Corky I loved a little blue ball, and he would just go everywhere with this little blue ball, and he would hide socks in the backyard.
I wonder where those socks went. Yeah.
And my sister's dog, Monsi.
Oh, Muncie, yes. That's nice.
I have a few families I'm representing here. One is my beloved mother's dog, Hyacinth, Hi for short, and Muffy Napoli, Kathy and Vito's dog they just lost this year. And then the Smith's dog, Nikki and Pepper. And then we have Lily, my beloved dog who failed the service dog trials, so we got to keep her. Oh, she's great. Tosh. And Big Girl, who belonged to Art and Judy. And then we have Tater and Sierra.
Thanks, Lynn Maria. No, let's spread them out. Yeah, show them off. Yeah, and I just want to say, bring your attention to the flower arrangement on the altar here, the white puffy, it's a little pup. Lynn Maria put that together. And you know what? I see a little resemblance to this pup right here. So, yeah, how beautiful, beautiful. Hi, Lauren. You want a flower? Yeah. Twins.
So on my side, there's Gidget the gecko, Freckles, and Misty. Misty made a really big difference in my life because she was the first dog to really show me that like dog-human connection and how much like there can be a profound connection there. Misty, you guys might know her. She used to come here with Mark and Cindy many years ago, and it took years for her to like actually have a connection with me. She didn't like being touched and stuff, and it wasn't until I intervened a Chihuahua attacking her that she decided that I was cool. So yeah, so if it weren't for her and the learning I did from her, I wouldn't have this guy and such a good connection with him. The other flower is for my boyfriend's dogs that passed away. They were of profound importance to him. There was Zero and Belle. Unfortunately, both of them were hit by cars. Belle was hit by a car because someone stole her puppy and she went out looking for it. And Zero learned how to climb the fence. So from Alexander, don't teach your dog how to climb a ladder. They'll figure out other stuff. But anyway, yeah, they were all great animals.
Thanks, Lauren. Do you want a flower? Do you want to put something to remember? Yeah. Hi, Sophie. What are you chirping for?
And this is for Pandy, my very first dog, who was a Cocker Spaniel, and then Allegra and Dolce, who were Shih Tzu mixes, and Honey, who was a full Shih Tzu, and they were the ones who inspired me that Shih Tzus are the kind of dogs I liked the best. And also for all the other animals that our families lost over the years.
Thank you, Kay. And are there any on Zoom that we want to remember? You want to raise your hand? You can raise your hand. Oh, there's a kitty there. I can't see who that is. Oh, Bob. Yeah, I don't know if we can hear him, but Bob Taylor is holding. I didn't recognize your formal name, Doyle. Yeah. He had his kitty there. Where'd she go? Oh, he lost his camera. It's hard because they live up on the mountains, so sometimes they're... Oh, there they are. Yeah. Thanks, Bob. How sweet. Oh, Janine's got some too? Yeah, we can't hear. Maybe you can type their names in the chat if you want. Okay. Yeah, because we can't hear them. It's okay. If you type the names in the chat, maybe we can read them out. Oh, there's some chats. Hold on. Oh, no, those aren't. Okay. Before we bless our animals today that are here with us, let's dedicate the water that we will use to bless them. I hold and we speak to the water as we say, we thank you for your qualities to nourish, to clean, and to heal. We honor and offer thanks for your capacity to calm us, to quench our thirst, to restore our connection to nature, and the care and belonging that we all ache for. May each of our blessings bring grace to this gathering and to our ceremony. Thank you. So now as you choose to participate and to individually bless your animal friends at home, I invite you to come forward for a blessing with the water that we have just dedicated. And we'll take turns and we'll name each animal as we bless them. But let's first look at the intention behind our blessings. In most interfaith settings, a blessing is a prayer or ceremony that includes people of many beliefs, focused on sharing values like peace, unity, and common humanity. A blessing names and honors the inherent worthiness in each sentient being. It's like when we say namaste, we bless another by saying, the spirit in me sees and honors the spirit in you. And now we offer our unison blessings for each of the animals that we celebrate today. Well, I'll say the name of the animal, and then we'll say, we bless you, and we're blessed by you. So please come on forward. Am I working? Yeah. Lorraine, you want to go first, Lorraine? Yeah, just come forward, however, yeah. However you need to keep all the animals, you know. Oh, let me come over to you. Do you want to go sit down and I can come there? Okay. Lorraine, we bless you and we're blessed by you. Sorry, Mary, I didn't mean to make you get up. And here comes Dewey. Come here, bud. Dewey. We bless you, and we're blessed by you. You want to come over? Who is it? Bandito. Bandito, we bless you, and we're blessed by you. Yeah. Look at all these pups. How great. And who's this one? Beanie. Beanie, we bless you, and we're blessed by you. Sweetheart. Yeah. What a doll. Who's this little one?
This is Fido.
Fido. What a great name. Hi, Fido. We bless you, and we're blessed by you. Thank you. And who's this? Oscar. Hi, Oscar. We bless you, and we're blessed by you. I know this one. I know your name. Will you hold her, honey? Hold her. Put her like that. Sophie, we bless you, and we are blessed by you. Yeah. And Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte. We bless you, and we're blessed by you. Brianna's got a picture. Oh, there's another picture too, I forgot. What's her name? Nala. Nala, I'm not going to put water on the on the picture, but Nala, we can just hold this up and say, Nala, we bless you, and we're blessed by you. Sweet. And also, Jimmy sent me a picture of his dog, Toby. So we say, Toby, we bless you, and we're blessed by you. I'll put Toby over here. In the land of the living. And Debbie's got one too. Oh, yeah, you're a sweet girl.
Felicity sends her regards. She's not behaving well, and she didn't get to come because I didn't want her interfering with anybody.
Yeah.
But she's happy and healthy right now, and we've had her about 7 months.
Yeah.
And she says hi.
Yeah, and Felicity, we bless you, and we bless by you. Got some more pictures. Who have we got?
Our 2 rescues,
Aw.
Max and Rally,
Yeah.
and our cat, Nibs.
Nibs.
She's 18, hanging in there.
So Max and
Rally
Rally and
and
Nibs, we bless you, and we're blessed by you. Thank you.
Sorry to bring this suddenly. I didn't know we would be doing pictures. But her name is Jimsy. She is not good with people or other dogs, so she is happily staying home today.
Yeah.
But she is a very sweet girl when she wants to be.
Sure, like all of us. Jimsy, we bless you, and we're blessed by you. And for all of the creatures that are unnamed but loved, we bless you, and we're blessed by you. Thanks, everybody. Our sending song for today, if you would stand. We're going to do all creatures of the earth and sky, but we'll do just one verse, and then we'll extinguish our chalice. Oh, did we forget something? Oh, we didn't do the Zoom ones. Are they ready on Zoom? I guess we'll include all the Zoom animals. We bless you, and we're blessed by you. And I could splash some water on the Zoom camera. Yeah, we send our love to those on Zoom. So he comes and extinguishes our chalice. Let's read our benediction together. Oh. As we extinguish our chalice flame and close our time together, we take this flame with us to illuminate our journey alongside all of Earth's creatures and to make us a light in this world we love. Please be seated for the postlude. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. And thank you, everyone, today for the beautiful participation. Our closing words come from a combination from St. Francis of Assisi and Jane Goodall. They go well together. May I be an instrument of peace, and where there is hatred, let me sow love. For you have it in your power to make a difference for all beings. Don't give up. Blessed be.